There's much more to this bill, and yes, our health departments are opposing this bill. If you go down through our districts, we have people all the time working and helping raise funds for their churches, their 4-H's, their FFAs, and their museums by doing bake sales, by doing meals that are inspected in a health department inspected kitchen with people who have passed the health licensing. But people bring their desserts from home. These desserts are not covered under any potluck law, which the health department says they are, because this meal is being sold. It is a fundraiser. Many of my area churches raise from $20,000 to $50,000 a year by doing different meals and providing desserts. In some instances, health departments have stopped these desserts from coming in. When talking with Senator Andy McNair, he told me about his health department coming into the Decatur food lines, where they're handing out the free meals and stopping people from serving those meals because they were only volunteering for 1 hour a month to serve that meal, and they were only dipping food from a roaster and putting it onto a plate for somebody who did not have the money to buy that meal. They were not allowed to do this because they didn't have their 14-hour certification, they hadn't bought their $45 book, and they hadn't went through the classes or paid for the classes to be able to dip that food out. I've reached out to our health departments. They have told me that there is no wiggle room on this, that they are opposed to this bill. This bill came about because of what I've heard happened with Chloe. Chloe was wanting to buy her own car when she turned 16. And Chloe was selling cupcakes to do that. If we go back to the fact that Chloe can sell her cupcakes at a farmer's market, but is she supposed to ride her bike to the farmer's market and skip school that day so she can sell them? She's not allowed to sell them out of her house. She can make them in that house and take them to the farmer's market, but then she's going to have to skip school that day. You know, this seems a little ridiculous when we're beating up a young entrepreneur, or we're beating up our church groups, the foundation of what this country was founded on, and that these groups pay for their schools, their parochial schools, with the money they raise for these, not with state of Illinois taxes.